How do you know when to leave a relationship? How are you comfortable in your body versus what you see on the social media? I said, how long should you wait before having sex with someone? Do you think friends with benefits work? Now, how do you know when a relationship is toxic? What are the signs of cheating? What's up, my Nay babes? It's your girl Nay, and I am back with another video for you guys. And today, as you guys read by that title, when y'all saw that thumbnail, today will be like a girl talk Q&A. I have about 10 questions that I came up with my own, and I got a few from, I had previously had them already in my phone from people had previously asked me, so I just, I didn't get to them, of course. So, like I said, it will be a, girl talk Q&A, so we're gonna be, get into it, getting a little juicy questions, getting tea on my questions, answering some questions that anybody may have, or I feel like these are the most common questions people ask, or younger young ladies or people younger than me, they may want to know. So hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I'm gonna get straight into it. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. I'm not gonna ramble too long. Make sure you guys go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe, and click that bell to notify when I post a new video. And yeah, we're gonna get straight into this video. Make sure you guys grab your snacks, grab your juice, grab your water. Got my water right here, sis, and I got my candy right here. I love me some fruit snacks. So it's this hair on my face for me because, like, leave me alone. It's like it's hair on my lips. Like, I don't know where it's coming from. There it go. All right, yeah. So like I was saying, we're gonna get straight into this video, and we're gonna get, we're gonna be here, okay? We're gonna be, talk about everything for real. We got different kind of questions. So yeah, we're gonna get straight into it. So yeah, let's get into the video.
Top been there. A bitch been down for too long. They counted me out. I got in my bag. Now I get calls from 2 phones. Wanna connect, he trying to connect. I gave him the play to move on. Gotta whip out the lot. I took out the top, switched up the colors, 2-tone. I just made a little money to sit on. I just found a little bitch I can shit on.
All right, so I have 10 questions, like I told you guys, and I got my iPad because I'm using my phone currently to record. I'm probably just gonna go straight down the list, and I'm just, answer questions, straight off the back. And I feel like a lot of these questions are from my personal experience, or at least just how I think. Like, this is like my, just how I think, my point of view, or how I feel about it. So first question is, do you think friends with benefits work? Honestly, I never, experienced that. Like, I never had a friend with benefits, nothing like that, because I feel like, me personally, like, that's one reason I didn't like want anything like that. I didn't want this shit like that. I didn't want any like situationship, none of that, like whatever you want to call it. I never wanted to be like no friends benefits, because I feel like it's really pointless in a way, because I feel like it just don't work out most of the time. Like, you or the other person, whoever you're dealing with, most likely one of you guys are going to catch feelings eventually, or one of y'all gonna fall for the other, especially if y'all are spending time with each other often, or if you guys, or like me, not or if you guys are, because y'all said friends with benefits. So if you guys are having sexual relations, I feel like it's going to eventually get to that point, because us women, we tend to get attached quickly, or we tend to catch feelings fast, or whatever case may be. I feel like it's just not worth it. Like, if you just like keep it a buck, if y'all just want to fuck, just say that. If you want a relationship, just say that. So all that shit, like friends benefits, all that is so childish to me. I feel like it's given y'all in high school or something, because like, bitch, what the fuck you mean friends benefits? Like, either gonna be together or not. Like, there's no in between. So no, ma'am, I don't think it's gonna work. So that's just my personal I forgot the word I'm looking for. Just always happen. That's just how I feel about it. So if you feel different, that's fine. To each his own. That's just how I feel. The next question is, how do you know when to leave a relationship? This is actually a good question. I feel like you're gonna know when to leave a relationship, because for one, you're gonna feel it. It's just usually a feeling. Like, when it's time to leave. What's your limits. When enough is enough. So I feel like you're gonna eventually feel like you're gonna know when it's time to leave, for real, because I feel like you're gonna begin to, for one, not be happy. If you're not genuinely happy, then you'll leave a relationship in general. For two, if it's getting to a point where you're not, what's the word? Like, y'all don't see eye to eye, on a lot of things, I feel like it's time to go, because if y'all not seeing eye to eye, if y'all can't work things out, if y'all know how to communicate, then it's just not, just let it go, honestly. Like, you forcing it at this point. I feel like if the relationship is very, like, if it's one-sided, that's nothing, like, I'm just giving out signs for real. If the relationship is, like, one-sided, like, you're putting on the work to, you know, work on, like, fix your relationship or fix the problems, then it's time to leave, because honestly, like, you cannot, it takes two to, you know, fix a relationship or, you know, repair a relationship, honestly, because it's two of y'all relationship. Like, it cannot be one-sided. I feel like if it's one-sided, then it's just gonna go downhill regardless. It's gonna keep getting worse and worse and worse until you get to a point where you're gonna have to just say, I did what I could do. I did my best. I put in my work, and I played my part. So I cannot fix anything that nobody wants to be fixed. Another thing is, like, signs to when you know it's time to leave, bitch. When it's time to, you know it's time to leave, motherfuckers start being weird, start, you know, you seeing, like, you checking shit, like, you seeing them talk to other bitches, or like other bitches' pictures, or text, like, you know, sneaking around, or being secretive. I feel like that secretive shit is one thing, like, that's one of my biggest pet peeves. Like, that secretive shit is real, like, weird. Like, don't be secretive with me. Like, bitch, if I can't hear your password to your phone, if I'm not, bitch, if my face not on that phone, bitch, you doing something, because why the fuck, my face can be on your phone, why can't her password? Like, I feel like there's nothing wrong with checking phones, or, you know, going to your man phone, your girl phone, but it's to a point, like, you should, it's like, it's not even a trust thing for me. I feel like, like, I don't know, it's just, it's stink I get. Like, sometimes I just want to go through the phone. That's just what I do. Like, I'm not going to even look for nothing. And a lot of people say, oh, I don't want to look for the phone, so I don't want to get my feelings hurt. But I feel like if you trust your partner and all that, then it's none of that. Like, you gon' check the phone regardless, because it's just an instinct that us women have. Like, you just feel like, you just a feeling. You be like, I want to check the phone. Like, what the fuck she doing? And you feel like that really, like, usually, like, because of my partner, like, my partner personally, she's not like me. I tell her everything. Like, it don't matter what it is, I'm telling her everything. She's not like that. She's not real talkative. So I just want to see sometimes, like, what you talking about? Like, what is this talking about? Because you don't be talking like that. Like, you don't tell me nothing. So yeah, nothing, like, you'll know when to leave when, like, it gets toxic. Like, that shit can become toxic. Like, you know it's time to go when that shit becomes toxic for real. Like, if y'all, like, arguing every day, or if y'all don't go on dates no more, like, that person stopped doing what they did, it, like, it can go either way for real. It can go both ways. But if you stop doing what you did to get that person, or if they stop doing what they did to get that person, it's time to go. Because, bitch, first of all, you can't keep nothing going on if you don't even continue on the things that you knew you were supposed to do. I feel like, you know it's time to leave when, like, you just feel like you are depressed, or you not, like I said, not happy, and they should, like, you should not feel that way. You should be feeling, you should literally, like, your partner should be able to keep you happy. Like, there's nothing literally to talk about. Like, it's all about happiness for real. So if you're not happy, if you feel like it's literally draining you, or if it's making you this or making you that, of course every relationship gonna have their problems. No relationship is perfect, but if it's draining you to a point where you feel like you just tired, then you gotta go. Okay, so put some deuces up, bitch, walk out the door, pack your bags, and go. Okay, next thing is, oh, that falls to this question kind of. How do you know when a relationship is toxic? I feel like, you know, relationship is toxic when, like, y'all, like I said, y'all argue every day. Like, y'all don't have no communication. Like, y'all can't even sit there. Like, if y'all have an argument or have a disagreement, y'all can't settle right then and there. Like, somebody gonna walk off, or somebody gonna leave, somebody gonna spend night out. All that shit is dead. Like, I feel like if you can't communicate, then it's just gonna become toxic. Because without communication, like, you literally go, it gets nowhere for real. Like, that's just one big thing for me. Like, you gotta be able to communicate with me. Because how the fuck you gonna get past something if you can't communicate with me? So, simple. I feel like relationship becomes toxic, or, you know, when it's toxic when, like I said before, it's real, like, it's drained. Like, you depressed, or you not happy, or y'all just in it just because of the time y'all got together, or y'all just doing it because of y'all memories, or all that shit is weird. It gets toxic for real. Like, if you're not happy, then just go. Like, that's how I feel. I already talked about that, so I'm not gonna talk too much about this one. But yeah, you will know for real. It's a feeling, and you know when it gets too toxic when y'all arguing every day, or it gets to a point where y'all putting your hands on each other, or y'all yelling at each other, or, you know, being disrespectful, all disrespectful shit. All that shit is dead. So you know when it gets toxic for real. You gonna feel it. Next thing is, somebody said, how are you comfortable in your body versus what you see on the social media? I feel like it's a great question, honestly, because social media is very toxic itself. Like, social media is just a crazy place. Like, it's really toxic. So I feel like, what's the question again? How are you comfortable in your own body? I feel like I'm very comfortable in my body, because I know, like, at the end of the day, like, it's only one me. Like, it's nobody that's gonna be like me. Somebody that's gonna look like me. it's somebody that may not even have the same exact body as me. It's none of that like that. So I feel like I just know, like, I'm real confident in myself, and I love myself, and I just feel like I'm the baddest bitch in the world. Like, can nobody see me different? I don't care if I got a pudge on me. I don't care. I'm just talking in general. Like, it's not gonna probably relate to me, but I don't care if I got a pudge. I don't care if I got big feet. I don't care if I'm a stick. I don't care if I ain't got no titties. I don't care if I ain't got no ass. I feel like regardless of what that is, you gotta love yourself first. I mean, you gotta love yourself and know that, like, regardless of how you look, like, that don't make you or break you for real. Cause like, it's all about your personality and your attitude and all that. Like, all that shit matters more than your looks, or your looks will ever matter. So just know that, like, you're the shit for real. And you have to learn not to compare yourself to the internet, especially when you get into trying to do YouTube world, or you trying to be like influencer, trying to get into that stuff. You gotta definitely be strong. Like, you gotta be strong-minded, strong-hearted, and firm. Like, you can't compare yourself to the next person. You can't compare yourself to this bitch. You can't compare yourself to that girl. You can't compare yourself to the girl, because at the end of the day, like, most likely they not happy with themselves. As you can see, like, they went and did this and this, that, like this and that and third. So honestly, they're not happy with themselves. They had to, tweak their body and shit. Like, and I feel like that's not, it's not that serious. Like, bitch, if you want to tweak your body, just edit that shit or something. Like, you go out here and get paying $10,000, $12,000, $20,000 down there to get your body done because you want to fit in or look like the next person. And I'm not saying everybody. I'm not gonna say that because I'm just speaking like from my perspective. But I'm not saying everybody just go out here and do stuff because of the internet. Some people genuinely, that's their insecurity. Like, I feel like, of course, if I had the money, I can't talk because I don't have that kind of money that they do. So I can't really speak on that. But I just don't compare myself to people because at the end of the day, I feel like it's so many different ways you can lose weight, or so many different ways you can tweak your body, so many different ways you can change things on you. But if you're insecure about that thing, you probably can't fix it, like in the gym or in here, or you do this or you do that, eat healthy, all that. You probably can't fix it because it's your insecurity. It just come like that. So just trying to compare yourself to the next person because you are you and they are them. I mean, she is she, you are you. I mean, you is you, she is she. Whatever I'm trying to say, but you know what I'm trying to say, okay? Okay. The next thing on the list, somebody said, do you ever feel like you're behind on where you think you should be in life? Me personally, I don't. I feel like, honestly, it's a mentality type of thing. Like, it's your mental, and like all that plays a part in it. But me personally, I do not feel like I'm behind because I feel like everybody works at their own pace. Everybody is going to move at their own pace. Like, you can't compare, like I said, you can't compare to the next person. Like, you can't compare because, oh, I'm 21 meanwhile. So like, I'm 20, say I'm comparing myself to the next person. I'm like, I'm 21, they 21, but they own their house. They got this kind of car. They got this, they got this, they got that. I cannot compare myself to that person because you never know what a person may have went through or they may have done to get to that point they are in life right now. So I feel like I can't compare myself to nobody because at the end of the day, we all have our time. Like, it's on God's timing. So honestly, it's just going to happen when God wants to happen. Like, you cannot be hard on yourself, make you feel like you can't compare yourself to the next person, or you can't be hard on yourself. Of course, everybody's going to be hard on themselves at a point in time, because I was at a point in time. But like, for me, I feel like I'm at a very good space in life to be 21. Like, I have my own apartment. I'm for one happy. Like, I feel like mental is way more, it matters way more than materialistic shit will ever matter. So I'm physically healthy, I'm doing good, I'm living good, I feel like I live comfortable, I'm happy, I'm in a happy relationship, I'm in a healthy relationship. So I feel like I'm doing great. Like, I'm not rushing anything. I feel like the only thing that I not regret, or more so, I feel like the only thing that I want to definitely get is my degree, because I feel like I put in too much time and too much hard work in college and not come out with a degree. So I took a break, as you guys may know. If you didn't know, now you know. I took a break because I feel like sometimes it gets overwhelming. If you in school, then you know, like I said, the girls that get it, the girls that don't. But if you in school, you really understand me. Like, it gets overwhelming, it gets tired, it gets to a point where you feel like you just want to give up. It gets to a point where it just feels like the whole world is on your shoulders, like weighing you down. So that's why I took a break, because of my mental. I feel like I didn't want to get to the point where I was literally like forcing myself to go. I don't want to get to that point. Like, I want to literally go to school or go to class because I want to go, or like I feel good to go. So definitely, one thing that I feel like I need to get done like as soon as possible, but I'm not rushing it because I can't compare myself to the next person, and I'm not rushing at all because you can always go to school. Like, I'm only 21 for real, so it's definitely time. Like, it's time. It's really time in life. Like, all you have is time. Like, I'm not saying, like, I feel like I don't really, only time I would feel like behind if I was not, I don't know. Like I said, I can't compare myself to the next person, or I can't, you know, say this or say that. But I just feel like I'm in a good space right now. Like, I'm doing very good to be 21 for real. Like, I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to compare myself to the next person, but it is some people out here they don't have half the things I have, or that's not doing half the things I'm doing. And I'm not saying that to be cocky or to flex. I'm just saying, like, I'm just, you know, giving an example. But that's that. I'm not talking too much about it because I don't mind their feelings. Like, and they can be very sensitive. Okay, next thing is how to deal with a breakup. I mean, a heartbreak. I think this is. It said heartbreak. I feel like everybody, like, you're going to go through it, so it's not something that you can avoid. But I'll just say, for one, usually you go through your first heartbreak when you about a teenage, like 15, 16. If you didn't earlier than that, then of course you're gonna go through a heartbreak earlier. But I didn't go through a real heartbreak to my high school years, I feel like. But I honestly feel like, me looking back, like, I feel like I would definitely tell myself not to, you know, get too attached to people in middle school or in high school. Don't give my all to people that's in high school. Don't give my all to people in middle school. Don't really think too much about it. I feel like I should have just been dating, not in a relationship with nobody, because I feel like I wasn't old enough, or my mind or my brain or my mental was not, like, mature enough to be dating. So I feel like I definitely, like, that's so another question, but I feel like that's one thing, like, you're gonna go through heartbreak, but try not to attach your feelings or attach your love or fall in love with this person, even though it's going to happen. Like, you cannot avoid, like I said, but try not to. Like, try to just date around. Like, be yourself. Like, you're a teenager, you have years. Don't fall in love at 16, 15, 14, think that's the love of your life. They could be the person for the rest of your life, because nothing is guaranteed at the end of the day. So try not to involve your feelings so much. Next thing, like, to deal with a heartbreak, I feel like you just have to be, you have to literally mentally and physically prepare yourself for that. Like, you cannot just say, oh, I'm gonna just break with this person. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna da-da-da. Because most likely, like, I feel like that's literally, like, it's a high percentage that you're gonna go back. Like, you say that, but you have to mentally and physically prepare, because if you feel like I said, if you feel like it's too much or you need to leave, you need to leave. Like, I don't care about none of that. When you're going through a heartbreak, just think about all the shit that person may have done to you that was bad. Not the good, because bitch, of course it's come with good. But if the bad outweighs the good, then that shit is toxic. If the bad outweighs the good, then that means it's not needed. Like, you don't need that shit. You don't need none of it. So definitely just take a step back, mentally, physically prepare yourself for a breakup or a heartbreak. And I feel like the only way to get over a heartbreak is to literally, sometimes it may work for some people, talk to another person. Like, if you're gonna, like, talk to another person, or get out here and date, or get out here and just, you know, enjoy life, because you are young, most likely, if you're going through heartbreak. So get out here and date. Definitely, you know, learn, like, self-love. Like, learn that it's okay to be, like, it's okay to be by yourself. It's okay to love yourself. It's okay to take yourself on dates. It's okay to spoil yourself. Like, just learn about that. Like, literally self-love. That's all I can say. Self-love. Like, that's one of the biggest things when you're going through a heartbreak. Just learn to be by yourself. Like, you don't need nobody to, you know, be happy. You can make yourself happy. That's all I can say. That's my advice to you guys. Next thing is, somebody said, does it hurt the first time? Like, you must be a kid, sis. You know, like I said, it's gonna be a TMI kind of, you know, girl talk. We getting deep, like deep in the water. I feel like, of course, it's gonna hurt your first time. Like, everybody had their first time, and your body is not used to this, so it's gonna hurt. Like, I'm all I'm saying is it's gonna hurt. Like, it's not gonna be a hurt like you can't bear it. But it's gonna be to a part like you may cry or you may bleed. Of course, everybody puts to bleed, but you know, it's called pop your cherry. You're gonna bleed, or you gonna hurt. Like, it's gonna happen. You may cry. Like, it's gonna happen. Everybody's first time is different, but it does hurt most of the time. Especially if, like, the person you have sex with, like, if they're, you know, down there, it's too big, it's gonna hurt for sure. For sure. Next thing is, somebody said, how long should you wait before having sex with someone? That's a good question. I feel like most likely you're young, because you probably ain't had sex, or you did have sex, like, you shouldn't have. But I feel like you would know when it's time to, like, you would know when you're ready to have sex, like, or with a person specifically. Like, I feel like you shouldn't just be having sex with a person because you love them, or because you're in love with them, or because you like them, or because of this and that. Because that's because you would fucking have sex with every person that you come across that you like. Like, no. I feel like you would know And I feel like it's going to be, you're going to feel it. Like, you're going to know when it's, you know, you're ready to. And I'm not saying just get your shit out because you feel like you're ready. Know that you're ready. That's why I said, like, you shouldn't be doing shit if you're not ready. If you're not, your mind not mature, your body not even mature, your mental is not mature, you should be doing shit, okay? I'm just saying that. So if you're young, you ask this question, if you're not mature enough, or you don't know what sex is, or you don't know all the, you know, the shit, like, you don't know to use protection, or to this and this and that, you don't need to be having sex, okay? But I'm gonna say is, all I'm gonna say is, you're gonna know when you're ready. Like, don't let nobody pressure you into it. Don't let peer pressure you to do anything. Nobody rush you to do anything. It's gonna be on your timing. You will know when you're ready. So yeah, that's all I can say. Next thing is, what are the signs of cheating? That's another good question, honestly. I feel like your number one sign, this goes back to, I think, the first or second question. You're gonna know somebody cheating when they become secretive. Like, they get secretive to a point where, like, you all at dinner and they hide their phone from you, or they literally turn their phone upside down, or they keep your phone away from her. If y'all sitting here, keep turning this phone this kind of way, kind of like you can't see, like stuff like that. It's just giving you cheating, because like, why are you doing that? Like, it's weird. Number two, if a motherfucker, like, if y'all sharing locations and they stop sharing their locations, and you know you ain't got to tune in like that, most likely they're cheating. Because why turn the location off? Because, like, bitch, if we share locations, you should not turn the location off. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care about none of that. Like, it's different if you're, like, y'all had a disagreement or y'all mad and, like, they being petty. But no, if motherfucker is out, all that, they're cheating. For three, if motherfucker is staying out very late, like, to a point where it's like, bitch, are you even coming home? Like, is you gonna spend the night out? They're cheating. Simple. Another thing is, like, I feel like if a person becomes, like, to a point where they just, I don't know, nonchalant about things, and they just don't care to talk about stuff, or they just, you know, become real distant and all that kind of stuff, I feel like they're cheating. Because for one, where are you getting your attention from? Like, who are you giving your attention to? Because why are you acting like that towards me? Like, bitch, why you being weird to me? I ain't did shit to you. But those are the major things I feel like you would know when somebody's cheating, and you gonna feel it for real. Like, that's one main thing. You're gonna feel it when somebody is cheating, because you're gonna feel like your person's y'all not connected. And usually if you feel like y'all not connected, then usually they're cheating. Or if you feel like just your woman's intuition, like you literally, you feel, or you just know, like, you gonna know when somebody's cheating, because your intuition gonna tell you that somebody, like, they're cheating. And usually you're never wrong. And I don't say just accuse them of cheating, but you can, like, when you have proof that you're cheating, yeah, baby, you know that cheating. We got proof. So that's why I can say that. That's what I mean. That's the main signs I can come up with. Other than that, I don't know. Another thing that could be is, like, excuses, like, oh, they saying, like, oh, what is it, like, I'm getting off work, I'm be home late because of this, I'm be this or this and that, like, all those excuses when, like, nigga, you know you should be home with me, or all that shit. Like, all that shit is weird. So that's definitely another thing. The last thing is, what is some advice you would give to the young ladies watching you? So I'm gonna just say, all I said, go back to this other question. Some advice I would give to you is that just protect your heart. Do not give your body to anybody. Do not definitely put your feelings, like, put your all into a relationship, especially when you are younger and when you are dating in your teens. Try to date around. Don't literally give your all to one person, because I feel like you're not ready for that. Your body is not mature. Your mind's not mature. Your mental is not mature. So definitely try not to give your all to a person. Definitely save yourself for the right one. Do not just be giving your body up to anybody, because everybody do not deserve your body. Everybody don't care about your body. Like, people just want to get a quick nut. So honestly, just saying. Another thing I just might tell you guys is love yourself first. Put yourself first, no matter what. Definitely be confident in you, like your body, like your everything. Be confident in you in general. Like, and if you don't know how to, you know, build your confidence or build your self-esteem and all those things, you can go back to my last video. I talked about that more in depth, and I told you guys, like, how to be confident, how to build your self-esteem, how to build your confidence, all this stuff. Go back to my last video, my last girl talk. I talked about that. But yeah, just try to love yourself. Put yourself first. Definitely know that you cannot love another person if you don't love yourself, or if you don't put yourself first. Definitely take your time in life. Do not rush and do things because if you see the next person doing it. Do not compare to the next person. Do not do things because you are seeing your friends do it. Do not feel like you are not doing enough because your friends got this and they got that. Everybody have their own timing. It's on God's time. At the end of the day, you are you. Okay? So do not never compare yourself to the next person, and know that you are the shit regardless of who. Like, whoever tell you not, bitch, brush that shit up, because at the end of the day, you know you're beautiful. Everybody's beautiful in their own ways. Even if you feel like you're not beautiful, like looks wise, bitch, you're beautiful, like in general. Like, don't let anybody tell you not. But that's all the advice I can give to, you know, young ladies out there. Be patient with yourself. Definitely, you know, just go through the whole works of it. Like, don't rush nothing. Go through the works of growing up. Don't rush to anything. Like I'm saying, do not rush into being an adult, because being an adult is definitely hard. That's what I'm gonna say, because it's not easy at all. Like, it seems easy, but it's definitely not easy. So that's in this video. Hope you guys really enjoyed it. That wraps up this this girl talk Q&A. I hope you guys got some advice from me. You got, you know, a few tips from me, or you learned something new from this video. So that's all I have to say. Make sure you guys go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe, and click that bell to notify when I miss a video. Make sure you guys go ahead and comment down below any more, you know, girl talks or girl talk questions or topics that you guys want me to talk on or speak on. Because I'm speaking from my perspective and like my experience, my personal experience, or how I feel about it. So definitely let me know down below in the comments if you guys want some more girl talks. I'm trying to, you know, give y'all a lot of sit down videos, and not just for other people, because I know a lot of people like to see my girlfriend, or like to see different people on my channel. That's coming, but that's not what I want my channel to be based around. Like, I want y'all to know me and like watch me because of me, not because I got this person on my channel or this and that. But yeah, I'm about to go ahead and close the video out. Love you guys. Bye, Nay babes.
I just found a little bitch I can shit on. This nigga been talking, I'm about to get rid on. If he act like a bitch, I'ma sit on him.